in this episode of Behind the Drift.
This is the hottest I think I've ever had at a drift event. A little misfire every now and again.
It's so hot though. When would we be drifting 30+ degree temperature?
Oh man, that was pretty tough, you know.
Okay, cool. So it is round 4 of the OIDC Drift Championship. It's been an amazing 3 rounds leading into the final. We've definitely had a few stupid little silly issues that have happened, have caused us, I think, not to do as well as we could have done here. Availability with tyres, people using all different types of tyres, and some drivers getting better tyres than others has definitely played a massive role here. But that said, it's been a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to getting into round 4. We're definitely nowhere near the points to try and, you know, retain our championship win after last year, but that's cool. I'm hoping we can just try and get it to the podium in this round and you know, just have the best round that we possibly can. It's been a lot of fun to be here. Looking forward to getting into the event and yeah, just see how it goes. Just looking forward to getting in the car now for practice and having a lot of fun. Out and have a look, see if we can see anything.
I don't know if we got some kind of intervention or something, or if it's to do with the bolts. We need to get the battery charger back on it, though.
Go direct to the battery, or you got to the jump points?
It's so hot though, like just such extreme conditions to be running the cars in, so it just throws up stuff that you wouldn't normally see, like our intake temps at idle. When would we be drifting in the UK 30+ degree temperatures? So everything's hot. Have you got intake temps on the dash? Can you see it?
57.
Sitting here, I mean, it's kind of what I'd expect sitting here, but I just wonder if it doesn't look like there's anything related to the intake temp. But we're not seeing anything. It's just warm now, so I think the battery's not as good as it could be. So again, they're just running the fans, and everything is running more than we would normally run. So just taking a toll on it, you know. It's hot. We'll just get through today. That's all we can do. Get through it one day at a time.
I can never die, got a lit spirit. Billy on my mind at a 9 digits. Cheated one easy, now we no limit. Bitch, I did the time, this is not a gimmick. Clocked in 10,000 hours, peaking Super Saiyan power. Making dough in my tower, kitchen got a lot of flour. Just got out in a cold shower, pack a big bowl of sour. Smoke my own brand flour, look down and wave to all the doubters. Hello, bitch. If you think you got advice for me, keep it to yourself. You bitches always stay so tight with me. Shit. Please tell me what you did, and I'm not talking about 500K likes on your pic, bitch. Y'all stay stressed out exterior, hot girl but her brain's inferior. Whoa, bitch, my heart's superior. Flow sick, iller than bacteria, serious. A killer that's on period, and I'm doing it prettier. Really though, y'all stay silly though. I can never die, gotta live.
How's practice going?
Not very well. I mean, it's alright on the track, it's just not very good in the car. It's just too hot, man. This is the hottest I think I've ever had at a drift event. Like, it's... I mean, I'm not going to keep complaining about it because everyone that's watching this probably isn't like in like best weather right now back home, but like this is pushing it now. Imagine, right?
Yeah.
We're in a sleeper bag again in another.
I don't really want to.
That's what it is right now.
That sounds bad.
Yeah, but imagine spotting and putting on a headset. Like that, your ears are so hot.
Dude, don't hit him, don't hit him, don't hit him!
So the first one wasn't, he had a few little problems. His entry was really nice, and then coming into clip 4 he went on to too much lock and tried to slow the car down there, but it was just too much, didn't use enough foot brake. And then towards the end of the run he had a bit of a hiccup as well, but that run, his second one out, that was really nice. It was a really smooth, like hard flick to lock, stayed on the same lock throughout the first corner to the first and second clip, showed up where it was supposed to. I'm not too sure about clip 3 whether he got the inside of it, because from where I'm spotting from I can't see it. And then into 4 he did exactly perfect, slowed down on a bit of lock and used a tiny bit of foot brake, so it's exactly what I asked for and he did it. So hopefully keep doing that for the rest of today, we should be in a good place to qualify.
Alright, update report. Yeah, practice went pretty good. It's a big full commitment track, like from clip point 1 you've got to be on the right line and full throttle to make that first sort of 2, 3, 4, even into like the wall ride part work, which is good. I'm enjoying it. The car feels great. It's got a tiny little misfire every now and again, which is kind of weird, but Mark's on the laptop now trying to figure that out. Hopefully that won't get any worse. And yeah, qualifying's up next. We've got a briefing, then qualifying. They love a briefing here. We have a briefing before we start, and then we have one during. And yeah, which is a bit random, but anyway, we're going into qualifying, and fingers crossed we can get 2 good runs done. Get into qualifying, you know, get a good result in qualifying that will see us into a good position for tomorrow.
Okay, we move back to the start line. It is Steve Baggioni. As we see Baggsy leaving the line. Listen to the screams of this V8 as he tears down the straight in his PS13. Baggsy throwing it lovely, absolute perfect through clip 1. As he puts the foot to the floor on the front brakes there, trying to keep that car settled, doing a good job to keep the inside wheel off that inner clip. Baggsy now out wide for zone 4. This is not a bad run from the UK man as he flicks back out wide, carrying huge angle, hugging that outer line. I think our judges are going to like this one now as he comes through clip 6, flicks it back for 7. Baggsy's on a beautiful lead line here now. We see him, oh, so wide, out on the white line all the way around 8 and over the line. That is not a bad run whatsoever from Baggsy.
Well, mate, nice first qualifying.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, felt good. Hopefully the judges feel like that.
Same thing again, at the end you're right the way on it. So.
I mean, we're looking for 5.
It's a good safe run, you know what I mean? It allows us to like push now.
I think you'll be in top 10 with that.
The main one is that first outer zone, you know, where you come into the wall. When the track cools off so much, it's so hard to know whether the grip's similar to how it was or if it's gone up or gone down. So I just wanted to make sure I didn't float past it. You know what I mean?
What you was doing in practice earlier was a lot better, like going onto angle, kind of settling the car and then going through with a little bit left foot rather than doing like the handbrake drag into it. But good first run. We'll push on this next one. See if we can jump up the order a bit. Yeah. I guess we don't know where we are because I don't think they're announcing scores, are they?
Alright, so first qualifying lap is done. It felt pretty good, honestly. There's a little bit left out there for sure. I need to just tidy up in certain places. I could be a little bit more aggressive maybe, but I was just trying to make sure that we get ourselves in the show on the first one and then maybe go a little bit more aggressive on the second. There was nothing worse than round 3 qualifying when I got literally a 0 on the first lap and it was all on the second lap. So I'm glad that I haven't put myself in that position and the first lap is done and now we can go a little bit more crazy for the second run.
After the first runs, Baggsy was currently sitting in 7th position with a 76, so I know he's going to be happy with that. So you see him give the thumbs up to our start line marshal. The strobe lights are flashing and away we go for Baggsy's second run. As we see Steve Baggsy coming down now, getting ready, nice little flick in, lovely and wide for Baggsy. Listen to the screams of the V8 and that PS13. As we see him on a lovely line through 1, 2 and 3, very similar to his first run. Can he keep it wide into zone 4? Yes he can. The UK driver doing whatever he can to try and get that top stop. Throwing huge angle there into clip 5 from Baggsy. Absolutely lovely line as we see him now transitioning, getting the 7, lining himself up for that wall run, and he puts the back of the car perfectly to the wall run as we see him filling that outer zone, hugging the white outer line and bringing it over the line. That's not a bad run from Baggsy.
Oh man, that was pretty tough, you know.
The only things I could see that were bad was coming into 4, you made a correction and then set up. After that, you was alright, and into the last outside zone payment again, you made a correction and then set yourself up and you was alright after that. So it depends on how much they mark you down on that.
I was talking more about the fact that the fire extinguisher has come loose underneath my legs and has been hitting me in the back of the leg most of the run. It was very off-putting, I'm not going to lie.
Alright, so we just got back from our second qualifying run. I haven't seen any scores yet, but I feel like it was a little bit better than the first one. Definitely a little bit of room for improvement still in certain sections of the track. I felt like the entry was pretty good, going through like, you know, 2, 3, 4, like all those outside points were pretty good. Just when I come to the first outer wall, I'm probably dabbing the handbrake a little bit too much. I need to kind of try and come in a little bit faster and just trust the car to just wash into that outside zone and get back on the throttle. But other than that, I felt like it was pretty good. After the first run, we were sitting in 7th, so fingers crossed we've jumped up a little bit, which will put us in a bit of a stronger position for tomorrow. And of course, we'll get us a few qualifying points as well, which is quite important here because they're quite generous with qualifying points when it comes to like overall scoring, as in like you get a good amount of points for the championship from qualifying. So yeah, we'll see where that puts us. And yeah, going into tomorrow, we'll get here nice and early, get some battle practice underway, and then yeah, jump into the top 32 in the afternoon.
Looking for that podium today, well tomorrow. I want to leave here with a podium. So quit touching the car. I go get. Majestic. Majestic. That's the word you're looking for.
It wasn't, but now it is. I'll be right. I'll be fine. Cut to me, just bright red, looking like a lobster.
Just gonna crisp up and then